Welcome back.
Welcome back, back, back.
Welcome back to the most confusing series.
To the now the separate timeline theory.
Do we want to tell them
Well,
the
now you
whole
said
story? Like, where to begin?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'll give a quick paraphrase. So, we had a dedicated server for about 2 weeks before it fucked up, and so trying to do this session, we basically were delayed for a really long time because the server could not be brought up. So we got to a position where we had to decide: do we go back 2 weeks because we still had the world from 2 weeks back?
And nothing much had changed.
right. Like we have this world and that world. What ended up happening is that we got the server back up, but we decided to take the data off of it and do it the old-fashioned way. So I'm hosting it now, like in the old days.
But not before we recorded a whole episode, because we thought the data was completely
Right.
lost. The data center
Right.
basically told us server is completely screwed, the hard drive has failed, there's no hope at all. And so we were like, all right, shut it down, cancel it, we don't want your service anymore. And then suddenly they cared enough to look into it a little bit more and found out that their SATA cable had failed. But we pulled everything away from there now.
Yeah. So we're just gonna not do that anymore.
But we did record an episode from 2 weeks ago, and we did learn some interesting things, I guess, from that. Like the Jody was not blown up yet at that point, right?
Yeah. So the state of the server was, well, the state of the world, I guess I should say, was the Jody. This was right before the Jody got destroyed-ish. So it was before I took her out there. It was before Milby's Cadillac, or Tercel, or whatever it is.
I don't know what we call it.
It was before the completion and I guess eventual teardown of the Goodsy 4 replacement. No. The Goodsy 4 went on to exist. You're flying it around now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Or wherever it is.
Well, it's down here
Yeah.
broken. I broke it in the last episode, but yeah.
Right. So it was before the Goodsy 4 replacement got built and subsequently exploded and subsequently repaired in this episode, I guess is what's happening.
Yeah.
There's like all these time paradoxes going on. You have to bear with us. So yeah, like I decided to open up the Jodzi and take a look at her insides. What I discovered is that none of the structures inside were damaged at all, even though we've heard that banging forever. And the theory was that, well, the internals of the Goodsy must have been getting damaged by rocks all this time, and then that led to the refinery or some other thing that contains a lot of ore eventually exploding and destroying the released ore, inflating or whatever, destroyed the rest of the insides of the Jody. But actually, it seems like it didn't happen over time. That may still be possible, but if it is possible, it must have happened much more rapidly. Like it must have happened during the mining operation that was going on at the time. So new rocks were introduced, new damage was introduced, all in a very quick little incidence of time, like a minute or less, leading to the ultimate destruction of all of Jody's internal organs. Basically Ebola.
Yes.
And also we learned that the Jody, it does indeed burn away the inside of this ship.
Yeah. We hadn't got to this point yet, and a lot of the comments that we're responding to now aren't even really seeing the final few episodes of that session yet, which was today and tomorrow. But
Wow.
we had built a large reactor in here. Right now I'm shaving the corners off because I want to bevel this again, but let me go around the top here. So we had built a large reactor last time. We hadn't shifted the uranium over yet. So I went ahead and did that and fired her up, and I'm going to head to the back here. Oh, it looks like Milby was already on top of it, but basically...
I'm starting to take it apart now.
Yeah, these melted this whole wall.
We kind of thought that might happen, right?
Yeah. We suspected it did. We were going to test it. I mean, we're aware of the fact that we don't have enough power basically in any of our ships. We're slowly working our way towards batteries and
Yeah, we need to
not
research
overloading.
batteries.
Yeah, we need to do that. We're going to try not to overload our power usage anymore, and so on and so forth. So it's still, even with all the fast building and destruction and all that stuff, it still takes a long time to do this stuff.
It's slow and steady wins the race, man.
Yeah. So what I'm planning on doing is I want to bevel the edges of the Jody again. I'm sorry to say, because that just wanting to do that and trying to do it is going to take like 5 or 6 episodes. But I am going to redesign the internals of the Jody so they're a little bit more protected, which is why we have 2 layers of armor. And then I'm actually planning on, once we figure out what the exact distance is that we have to have the wall away from the thrusters, I'm going to move all the internal stuff to the back of the Jody. So I probably want to have 2 large reactors back there, and then have the section that has all of the, like, the arc furnace, the refinery, the tubes, and all that shit. And I'm debating on whether I want to even recreate the spherical gravity generator again or not.
Yeah, it doesn't... I mean, I like that we can pull up shit, but it does seem like it's only going to lead to bad things, right?
Not necessarily. It's just it depends on whether or not the design is okay. I think that...
I just want to say, as a guy who made a walkway, I fucking hate it because it makes it because then I'm just ooh, I'm dancing on the ceiling, you know, I'm fucking.
Well, like basically, the trouble is that we're really lazy. So basically, what happens is instead of like shutting things down like we're supposed to when we get back, like real engineers would, instead of wasting all of our uranium, we just leave everything on all the time.
Yeah.
So that's really the problem, but
yeah, if we came back and like shut it off, then it'd be fine, right?
Even without it, though, Milby, I don't use the walkway. I'm sorry.
That's true too.
I just have no desire to use the walkway. Don't get mad. He's using the walkway right now to.
He's just gonna walk.
Better.
He's not going anywhere.
I just used it all the time. Just look, I think it's the best walkway ever.
Your hot pocket sounds really good. What kind is it?
It's not a hot pocket. Why do you keep calling it a hot pocket?
What the hell did you say you made?
A hot cross bun.
What the fuck is that? That sounds religious.
Do you remember singing about hot cross buns?
Yeah, when you were a kid, hot cross buns. They're little bread things that are crossed on. They got raisins in them.
Yeah.
What? That's
It's
not
a bun.
something. No, Co, it's not America. I'm still stuck in the whole. I don't believe a goddamn word you're saying. If you told me your name right now, I'd say nope.
Oh man.
You've ruined me.
I'm gonna show you what a hot cross bun looks like.
I remember singing a song in like kindergarten or preschool or something about hot cross buns.
Was it a religious school? I feel like it.
Oh.
It's.
Yeah,
not,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I've sung that song.
It's a common knowledge thing. It's like Wheels on the Bus.
Hot cross buns go in your mouth, in your mouth,
Right.
in
There you
your
go.
mouth.
Well, there you go.
On
That'll be in
on
schools
Skype.
tomorrow.
Skype right there, Goo.
On
Look, that's what they look
I
like.
can't go to Skype. I'm playing a video game.
What do you mean? Yeah, you can. You just alt tab out of the game.
Right, just tab right out.
Well, actually, when I'm windowed, it still records it if I'm alt tabbed out.
I don't know what happens if
They
I
just
tab
see
out.
they just see the port. They just see the
You
pause
have to
screen.
forgive Good. He's still using archaic technologies.
I hate you all.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay, Good. It's all right.
Okay, well, look, I don't know then. I
I'll
guess I
look it
can't
up.
help you.
Well, no, I normally
I guess
bring
I
my.
can't really
I always
help
bring my iPad to these sessions so I can look up the stuff that we're talking about. I didn't do that today though.
Well,
I'll grab it in a second. It's on the other side of the room, I think. Just gonna finish welding this stuff here.
just say things while you're doing it, so it looks like you're still paying attention.
Right.
Set your guy running off with so it looks like he's still.
Just turn off my inertia dampeners and go off into the distance.
So
And here we see the constellation known as Hot Cross.
So
how
we need
far
to.
back do we need to build this wall then? Like, we have to
Would you
take-
actually mind? Would you mind doing the researching that to find out? Everything's already set up. You just have to basically put some blocks down, hop in it, and move it backwards a little bit. See if it burns the block. Just make sure you
But, like,
check to see if.
don't we have to like get rid of all of this inside bit because these thrusters are going to burn the inside layer of this whole ship.
Maybe might have to do that. Yeah, that'll be a less protected part of the ship.
Especially one of these thrusters also isn't built yet, so we're not getting a fully look at how.
Well, it's enough though. What we have is enough. But if you want to finish that one, what you can do is you can steal some thruster shit from the bottom of the basking because there's 8 on the bottom of the basking.
I would never do such a thing to the Basking Robinson. How dare you?
I'm sure the basking won't mind.
Yes, you will. Basking is a beautiful. I like the basking. I want the basking to be finished. Fuck the Jody. I
The
want
trouble
the
is, the trouble with that is though we have to fix Jody to finish the basking so that Jody can go out and
Yeah.
get the bits for basking.
I hate it.
That's how it is. It's just how it is.
Right.
So
Okay,
wait until we get to the, like capital class ship construction.
Capital class.
dying.
We're basically building like Corvette-sized things right now. We haven't built anything close to a frigate. Good lord.
Frigate. What a word.
Frigate. You frickin' frigate.
It sounds like something like a frog would say. Frigate.
Frigate. If we encounter a
Space frog.
Space. I like how you just said that, just like that's naturally the answer. Yeah. Space.
Space frog.
I like how you went with like space frog, and I went to slurs, of course. This is the problem with me.
I just know when he show up, he's gonna sing Ragtime Cow.
Nobody's song.
Yeah.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my freak.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime girl.
You're really good at that.
Everybody do the Michigan rag. That one, right there. I'm actually Michigan J Frog. I love that's his fucking name.
Michigan J Frog.
What a fucking name.
What do you think his space name would be?
Michigan Space Frog.
I'm Jonathan T. Human.
John. Wait, is he human?
Esquire the Third. Jimmy, Jimmy, Jim, Jim, Jimmy.
Chiree. Chim Chim Chiroo.
Chim Chim Chiroo.
Why do I want to bevel the edges? What's wrong with me? Why?
Like how we made it all last time, and now you're like taking it out.
This is what that's not the way to look at it, though. You can't make something different without just some destruction. If I want to bevel the edges, I got to get rid of some shit that I did previously, and it's not that it was wrong. It's just that I can't see entirely in my head what I want it to be until I've built some of it, and then I see that I need to change a thing. The only reason I'm reacting like that is because I get these comments. It's like, why do they keep building stuff and tearing it down? I don't understand. How do you not understand that?
It's funny because that was my initial. Basically, you just described my initial reaction to Coast Quest. Because I knew you for a long time before I ever watched an episode of Coast Quest, and the first one I watched is whenever you were making the drop pit out by like the dog fort, or the drop pit where like the mobs, like non-passive mobs would fall in and die. You probably remember what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
And so this first episode I ever watched, you'd already had the pit in place. And you're basically making like the interior look pretty, where the animals are gonna fall in, or not animals, the mobs are gonna fall and die. And the whole episode, you take the floor down a level. Then you decide you want the floor back up a level, so you put the floor back up a level. Then you finish off the episode by taking the floor back down a level. And that's the whole episode. And I was like, what the fuck did I just watch? So yeah. That was my introduction into your series back then, and I was like, oh. So, okay, got it.
Good didn't like Coast Quest.
That is not... And that is what you take away from what I just said.
I get you, though. I'm like this with, like, when I draw. I'm a sketchy drawer. I scribble, basically, and a picture comes out. Like, I don't draw a solid line. I don't drag a line out until there's a picture. I sketch some lines, and I sketch some more, and it's basically a really weird, chaotic way to draw a picture. I'm not the only one who draws that way.
Yeah.
But I think that people imagine, when they see somebody draw something, they imagine that they draw it out like with this nice line. That
Right.
it comes out of their pen the way it looks when they're finished. But no, I'm a sketchy dude.
You are a sketchy dude. I've seen you hanging out those.
I knew Milby would have a comment on that.
I seen him. He tried to sell me blow.
In the form of a job?
Auto blow.
Yeah, he tried to make me suck him off, and then he'd give me money.
Normally, it's the other way around when you find them on the corner. They're going to give you the job. Co stands on the corner and says, "Hey, blow me! Hey, you Welsh fuck, blow me!"
Yeah, he doesn't like.
Well, what places do you hang out at?
He expects you to pay him.
Oh, and then you have to pay him too. He doesn't even pay you. He's like, "Blow me, bitch." That'll be $15.
Huh? No, I was moving it forward because I'm backwards a lot.
Sorry, my bad. My bad.
Alright, this piece of fuck is back.
I think there was some damage. Things look warbly. Do you want me to remove the damage as well with the ship because it'll be probably faster?
Oh, that's right. These are light blocks.
Oh.
Alright, that thing is built.
I think the other wall's actually okay.
Yeah, but it might have been protected by the inner one.
No,
right?
I tried that one before.
Oh, so the inner one was your second attempt.
Yeah.
Gotcha. My bad. So some other stuff I'm gonna do is I'm thinking about moving all the thruster stuff to the back, all of it together, because there's really no need for it to be spread out all over the ship.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah. I mean, what reason would there be?
You're talking about the thrusters all around the ship, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move them all to the back instead of having them like distributed evenly across the sides of the ship.
I assumed that mattered. It doesn't matter?
Why would it? We're in space. There's no need for symmetry or balance or anything like that because there's no gravity or friction.
Why does everyone build ships in balance?
It's just naturally. We have this natural sort of desire for patterns and symmetry and stuff like that because of how we are. We are symmetrical down our middle.
I'm gonna start building ships that just make people's brains fucking explode.
But it's weird that they show you the center of mass like that. It's like an in-game option when it doesn't matter.
Because we can create gravity. So, like, when there is a gravitational pull, that center of mass is going to matter. But if your ship is just floating around and there's no other forces acting upon it, it doesn't matter if all of your thrusters are hanging out on the butt of it, right?
Yeah,
actually, we already have ships like that. Like your new ones that you've designed, you've got thrusters all over it, but they're not all necessarily completely towards the front of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
What are you doing, Moby?
I just figured that it'll be a good precautionary measure so we can like lay them out however we want to, and they're less likely to get stones and stuff inside them because they'll be coming along with the caboose instead of up in the front.
That makes sense. Oh, ow. That sounded like it hurt.
I don't know, Bumblebee just sort of just hit the side of the meteorite just casually and carried on okay.
So
what
we're
they
good on.
what they added to the game this week? Sorry, go.
No, that's
Nothing,
cool.
they're just doing bug fixes still.
Oh, really? What bugs did they fix this week?
I don't know. The bug that lets you play the game. Like that annoying bug that let you play the game is now gone, so you can't play the game anymore.
We did kind of experience that actually, to some degree.
Yeah.
Like I was wondering when the server wasn't showing up anymore for us to join, and I still don't know if it was a bug or if it's just our server. You know what I mean?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, after all that we'd gone through, you can't blame us for assuming it was the server.
Yeah. No, who knows?
Tom.
Yeah, Tommy.
Fucking Tommy. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm just flying around the Goodsy like an idiot. I mean, the Jody like an idiot.
You've lost your shit, basically. It's all gone. No more shit for you.
On the edges here, if you want to help me, I do need some slanted bits laid down.
Oh, I can do that.
Fairly obvious where they go.
Oh, I don't know, mister. I didn't do too much thinking back in school. Oh, shit.
How many grades are there in your school there in the Welshland?
Oh, fuck's sake. Someone tell me how you make the things the color again.
Shift P.
Shift P. Right, why the fuck do I use middle click? Look what I've done.
It's
I want to
fine.
see a giant
It's fine.
swap of something colored the wrong color. Where is it at? Where is it?
You missed it. I think he fixed
I
it.
painted it back now. It's just, I kept painting it grey by accident. It was really annoying. Right.
Oh no, it's still a fix. There's still a. This is actually hilarious.
Is there like a blob of grey somewhere?
It's like a little L there on the front there. The
Oh
see
yeah.
it?
I like it. I like it. It's like Rogue's. It's like Rogue's white streak of hair from X-Men. What did you ask me about grades?
Oh, it's just I don't know why I thought of it. I was wondering how many is there like 12 grades there?
You have years.
Oh, is that what you call them? Years? And is there 12 of them
Yeah,
then? And
but
then like you're done?
You got primary school. Where you go from when you're like a little infant to when it's like year 6 or whatever.
Wait, you start going to school when you're an infant?
Well, then you got like
You're like newborn. You like leave the hospital, go directly to school. Don't pass go.
They stick a little trilby hat on you and stick a suit on you and they send you straight to work with the umbilical cord.
You're just like trailing it behind. Can't
Little
walk yet.
babies in suitcases. Oh.
Wait, they're in what? Babies in suitcases? Why are they in suitcases?
Well, they're going to Disneyland, of course.
Oh, right. Got it.
Yeah, they've been kidnapped. They got this. Oh god. Yeah. No, we have. What? I can't really start. Then you have secondary school.
That starts when you're like 2 or something, right?
Yeah. And you're in there till you're 18, unless you want to leave at 16.
Oh wait, you just get the option. It's you're 16 now. Do you want to keep doing this shit?
When you're at 16, you have the choice to either stay on for another 2 years and do your A levels, or you can leave and then typically end up in college, or you'll just end up in some shitty job somewhere.
Wow, so they give you the option, and you're not dropping out. You still get like a degree or a diploma or something at 16.
No, you just don't. It's just
Fuck off,
like
man.
you can just leave if you want. Most people don't. Most of the idiots do.
So I mean, that's basically we have that option here too, but it's called dropping out.
Yeah, you do drop out. You go, and then I'm saying if you drop out, then you have a choice. Yeah, and like I mean, typically people then go to like college, which is not what you think it is. University and college are two very different things.
Oh, what is college?
University is like what college would be to you. College here is like it's kind of like a school that you just go in for just like whatever lesson you're there, and that's basically it. It's like a lesser university, but it's nowhere near as good as a university.
We don't really have a difference between the two, as far as I know. Like, thinking about it, I can't really think of what the hell the difference is between a college and a university here.
It's kind of hard for me to explain because I never did college.
Well, I do know that whenever I would talk about college with someone outside the United States, they would get all confused. Like, what do you mean go to college? Like, you're not in college now? But, so yeah, it does mean something different. Is it like high school-ish, kind of?
College is like, college is like something you tend to do if you don't go to uni, usually.
It's weird.
Well, not always, but I can't explain.
Actually, I think we're the weird ones, dude, because it seems like everyone else has this system, and then we have our own. We basically have the imperial system of education as well.
Yeah, and you don't have roundabouts.
We're America, so therefore we're right, Co.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Right, that's how I was taught.
Yeah. I was telling my mom about this the other day. She didn't realize that America doesn't have roundabouts.
Roundabouts?
do.
What's a roundabout?
Oh god.
You don't have roundabouts.
We
you?
do. There's
You
several.
mean where
in
we
my
drive
local
around
town.
in a circle?
Yeah, instead of a 4-way stop.
No, we don't have roundabouts like what they have.
No, we do. We do. Just not everyone does. Like I'm telling you,
No. I'm telling you, like, I know what you're talking about, but have you ever seen one that has like 3 lanes and there's like 50 cars all going around it?
Yeah. There's one in a city called Carthage. Yeah. They exist. They exist. They're just not prominent like they are there.
I thought like they just went around America because like I know a lot of Americans when they come over here to drive, they're like, "Fuck that."
Well, we're also
thing?
on the wrong side of the, well, not wrong, but wrong for us side of the street and everything. Like that's a lot of shit to deal with.
All your cities, like none of your cities have roundabouts.
Well, we have roundabouts here in
they're
Phoenix, but they're small. They're little 1-lane.
Yeah, no, they're all built in like grid systems. Most big cities in America, aren't they?
Not necessarily, no.
A lot of them.
Phoenix is a big grid, but like older cities like New York or San Francisco are like a spider web. They're like a big fucking mess.
Yeah.
The downtowns are more grid based because of the buildings. But even then, like I'm sure you've seen like pictures like Times Square where you have this convergence and you have like these weird cheese shaped wedge shaped buildings.
I don't know. I've never seen roundabouts in America.
Yeah,
they aren't prominent.
Yeah.
But they do
Yeah, but-
apparently
yeah,
exist.
Like, I fucking hate roundabouts. I hate
Really? It's the way better way.
they're still stressful as shit when you.
Is it the way better way?
I believe that I am sold that the roundabouts are the way of the future, and we're
Whenever
wrong.
I've seen one, it always looks like utter chaos. I regard them with fear. The only thing I'd be more afraid of would be like driving in India.
The problem is people don't know how
Oh
to.
my God.
Oh yeah, people don't know how to
Dude,
four-way stop though.
Stuff I've seen there. There's no official like lines in the road.
Right? Yeah, that
You're
looks
just like
pure.
driving
Like
at each other basically.
as someone who doesn't know, just observing video footage, it just looks like absolute chaos. Like I don't understand how it works without people dying nonstop every second.
I saw like they did this series. They had like British bus drivers go and drive buses in like Indonesia and stuff like that, and India,
Lord.
and they were like, this is fucking terrifying. I can't fucking handle this. This is scaring the shit out of me. Like they're driving, there's like people coming at them on these little like scooters, shit like that, and then they're just weaving in between. It just looks like a nightmare.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah.
Like I'm surprised people just don't die every 2 seconds. Like, maybe they do. I don't know.
They do. No one notices.
You see people like walking amongst it all.
Yeah.
Bikes through it.
Jogging through all the fucking cars. Oh my god. Terrifying. They got some fucking balls in them though, man. They, you know. That's why they make such. That's why. No, I'm not gonna say that actually.
All right. And with that, we should probably say goodbye because before nobody says it.
That would have been racist.
Yeah, that's been racist. Bye. 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 Bye.